Any younger. Well, Mr. Joe Harris is joining the Friday night show. Joe, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
Okay, you're smiling and I know why you are. Folks, we have an offer tonight. It's only going to be fast because there's only a few hundred to go around, brought in for the Friday night show. TPLink, one of the biggest premier electronic innovators in America today, have unveiled their TPLink Kasa Spot cam. Brilliant. You can keep an eye on everything that's going on in the house, whether it's going to be the kids, the pets, motion alerts. You get instant alerts on your phone or your tablet. Look at what we're going to do. Instead of one, you get two for $79. We are under $40 per camera. And if you don't mind, Joe, not to take the wind out of your sails or anything, 1080p high definition.
Correct.
Activity alerts.
Up to 4 different zones.
Two-way audio.
Yes.
Wide angle view.
130 degrees, you can see the entire house with one camera.
Night vision.
Daytime, nighttime.
Did I do my prep?
What? One more.
What?
How much is the monthly fee?
Free.
Exactly.
It's free.
No monthly fees needed whatsoever. It is fantastic. The only thing you need is Wi-Fi in your house.
Right.
You connect this to your Wi-Fi. It took me less than 5 minutes to set up my camera. And the great thing about this is you don't need to have multiple cameras throughout the house. Here we are in the HSN studio. I can see the entire studio just from one camera. So here we are, that's Adam and I.
Where is it, Joe? Where is it?
Adam, it's over the fridge. I know how you and Amy like to sneak over and get some food. So I put it on top of the fridge so you can see everything. But notice that whether we're over here at the fridge, I can even follow, I can pinch and
go
zoom.
over here?
I can follow Adam in real time, 100% live. So now when Adam tries to sneak something out of the fridge, I'm gonna see it.
Oh, you sneaky little thing, you. Oh, very clever, Joe Harrison.
You got it right there.
I'm backing away,
As I'm following around, I could even go all the way. Kelly's over there preparing the Instapot that's coming up, and a little bit later on, you can see everything because it's 130 degrees. Now, normally to do this, like here's the kitchen, here's the dining room, that could be the living room.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3 cameras. Adam, I'm doing this with one, and it's all in high definition. It's picture perfect, and right now I'm using my iPad, but you could use it on your phone, your Android, your Apple phone. You download the app, and it is free. No, you don't have to pay anything for the app. You don't have to pay anything to see what happens, and when it goes on with your camera, is you'll get a notification, and it'll pop up on your camera. And you can go back and watch anything for free for the next 12 hours. And Adam, for us, this is when it's really critical because you get that notification. It pops up on your phone. You instantly check it. What happened? You can see it right there. If you want to download that clip, because you have to show the police, show the insurance company, it's now saved to your mobile device. And the great thing is there are so many burglaries that are out there. This is going to keep you safe and secure. The police tell you you need to have a camera because there's so many crimes that are committed. Really, every few seconds, somebody's house is being burglarized. And it's not being burglarized for $20, $30. It's hundreds and thousands of dollars. So what's going on in your house when you're not there?
Yeah.
For me, on my computer right here, I've got some clips that I showed where I've got people that were working inside my house.
He looks suspicious.
Could be a suspicious guy, but I'm able to see exactly what's going on. And I could be in the house, like maybe you have a worker that's in your home right now, and you don't want to stay there and watch over your shoulder. Well, now you can see exactly what's going on, all right there. And by the way, when you drop these clips in, they just create little thumbnails. They're about 3 to 5 minute clips. But then, Adam, what happens when my daughter comes home from school? I'm here at work. I get this little notification says somebody came in, there's an activity. I see that it's my daughter Reese. I see she kicks off her shoes, she locks the door, she's safe, she made it in. I mean, that's the kind of the good moments, but what happens with the bad moments? What happens if somebody comes up to your door, tries to check your door, see who's there, casing the place out when you're not there, when you're at home. See if the doors are locked. You can see everything right there. So now, whether it's the good guys or it's the bad guys, your camera now records everything with no monthly fees.
Okay, we can't ignore it any longer. Folks, it's $79, the lowest price in America. We've done cameras day in and day out, week in and week out, month in. And yes, you guessed it, month out for a long time. We've never had anything like this, not from a premium brand name. We are limited quantity. We just got told we are about to hit under 1,000 now before complete sellout. This is for anybody that's wanted smart cameras, a smart security system, but has not wanted to spend the $200 needed. This is 2 cameras, one for the living room, one for the hallway, one for the front door, one for the kids' bedroom. You've got that versatility. They look fabulous. They're easy on the eye, so they blend in with wherever you decide to put bought them, but they are smart. We've got to have quality, so this is 1080, full high definition. We've got to have clarity. We've got to have night vision, so when the sun sets, you can still see everything that's going on in your house. You might be just next door because they were grilling out and having a good time, or you might be on vacation in Italy. Wherever you are, you've got that live view to see what's happening. Joe said it, and I'll say it again, free, free, free. There is no monthly service fee, no monthly service fee. $79 for 2 cameras, which are fully loaded. Even if you don't order these from us tonight, bear in mind, many cameras that are double this price don't have two-way audio, don't have two-way talk. Joe, for those watching, what does that mean? What is the benefit of that?
Well, the great thing is I just showed you my daughter coming home from school. So I get that notification. I can now use that two-way talk and say, hey, how was your day? Make sure you lock the door, make sure you're safe and sound. And then, you know, as a parent, I feel better. Or if somebody's creeping in your place, you still get that notification and you can say, get away from my house. I can see you, I'm recording it. It just gives you a voice to be there when you're not. Because now your eyes are there because you're seeing exactly what's going on, but now your voice can be there too to either make it safe or keep that stranger away. What happens when you turn this, I showed you I had it laid out horizontally so it filled up the entire screen. But when you go vertical, these are all the different video clips that happened with our camera throughout the day here at HSN. The next 12 hours, every activity all shows up right there. But then when you go back, this is your entire list of cameras. So I'm gonna click on this living room. This is actually my house, 33 miles away from where we're standing right now. There was no delay, there was no hourglass. Instantly, it connects right back to that camera, and I still have all that same activity throughout the entire day. Anything happened in the next 12 hours, it records it and it sees it right there. On top of that, Adam, sometimes you get a security camera, and it drives you nuts, because what ends up happening is it constantly sends you all these notifications.
Sure it does.
So now what you can do is you actually come over here, and you have these activity zones. Oops, it's telling us right now we're moving in the kitchen.
That was me.
So that was Adam just shaking a little bit. So you have a little plus down here, so you just add your little plus, and then it's like, where do you want to put this? You want to put this over to one, oops, sorry about that. You want to put this over to one side, you can make them bigger, you can make them smaller, but it's all done right through the app. And then keep in mind, this could be your Android, this could be on a tablet, this could also be on your phone. It doesn't matter what device it's going to be, it gives you that opportunity to be able to have those zones and really permanently make them placed all right there. So if any activity happens, it's going to pick it up so you don't get those false notifications.
The thing that I appreciate with TP-Link, I have several of their products at home. This is their first camera, by the way, so this is a brand new thing. It's easy, like the app that Joe's showing you, so user-friendly. We only have about 4 minutes left before we are moving along or sold out. You get 2 of them. The only scheduled presentation, lowest price in America. It's for your daughter that just moved into her first apartment. It's for somebody who is, you know, maybe home alone, feeling vulnerable, maybe somebody that's got pets, maybe like Joe had somebody in his house doing work. Now we can use this as a baby cam, as a nanny cam, to check in on our dogs and cats, to always know that if we're not there, TP-Link, the Kasa Spot cam, is keeping an eye on things. That's, I think, the main point. Even though we could focus entirely on the crazy low price, and it is the lowest price, even if it was one, even if it was just one at $79, it would be the lowest price smart cam we've ever had on HSN, but to get 2 of them for that price is unheard of. But even beyond the value, it's the quality and the integrity of what TP-Link have done here. Two-way talk, so I can hear what's going on and I can talk to who's in the room. The motion alerts, the sensor that you've got, so it'll really identify when it's seeing something happening. Joe, this is your security system.
It truly is, and whether it's daytime or also at nighttime too, I'll show you a video clip I have right here. There's nothing on right now except for the light on the outside. It's that night vision that's built in that I can see really crystal clear exactly somebody trying to snoop in through those front doors. So this is at night, and you can see, I can still see perfectly in that 1080p at night. But then, Adam, what happens if you also push this outside?
Right.
I put this right on my windowsill,
yep.
And now I'm looking outside.
Yep.
I can see what's going on in the pool, stuff's floating around. If somebody tries to come through the back door, I can see that. So it's not just inside.
Yep.
Put this in a window, and now you can see 100% what's now going on the outside. And because this is that 130-degree angle.
Yeah.
There's Reese. She loves to dance. So she starts in one room, goes to the dining room, goes to the kitchen, goes all...
Did you teach her that?
No. I tried doing that, Adam, and it gives me a headache. She goes all the way to the other side of the house, to the front door. I can still see her in 1080p.
Wow.
And she does this little gymnastics move, and then she comes all the way back. But the thing is, I'm not there. She's 33 miles away.
Yeah.
I can check on the kids right before I go to bed. If my wife and I are out having dinner, I can see what the babysitter's now doing with the kids. Do I have somebody that's in the house that is watching over my house? I get to see all that right there. And it's also automatic. So watch as I'm checking the mail.
That's you.
That's me. This is my house, Adam. And then as soon as I turn the lights off, it automatically switches over to that nighttime mode. Everything on this camera is automatic. And everything is included. There's no monthly fees for this. No fees. This records anything that's happened in the last 12 hours. So if this was somebody breaking into my house, or if this is my daughter doing something silly that I want to be able to capture, I've got an entire list of all those activities that pops up right on my app that I can now download to my phone, that I can download to my tablet, and I can save it because it's a cute little memory. I can show it to Facebook, or if I want to, I have it for the police department to say, hey, look, this guy was checking out my house, tried to rob my house, and now I've got it, the perfect video in 1080p resolution.
It is unrivaled in quality and pricing together, and Joe said no fees because it's important. Most companies, many companies out there will charge you, whether it's $30 a year or $130 a year, they charge you. This is free forever. So no service fee when you're ordering it from us tonight on HSN in the Friday night show. You know, we have an expectation when something is so low priced like this, and I'm just tackling this head on, folks, because we've done so many of these over the years. When I saw the price at $79 for 2 cameras, I wondered and I questioned. What encouraged me was that I have multiple TP-Link products in our house, right? Multiple. I didn't have their camera because they never made it yet. This product is so well done, so well designed. You're gonna plug it in, it's gonna connect to your Wi-Fi, and the quality is outstanding. Well, it's full high definition. And two-way talk, I keep going back to the two-way talk. Do you know most cameras, that I'm just gonna say it right out, most cameras that we sell on HSN for $130 for one don't have two-way talk.
A lot of people don't realize the value until you see what that two-way talk is about. It is incredible, and when you have a brand like TP-Link, we're doubling the warranty to 2 years. You have that 24-hour day, 7-day-a-week tech support to be able to walk you through anything. There's also what they call live setup assistant, technicians that are trained specifically on setting this up to make sure you're up and running within 5 minutes out of the box. That was my experience. I know that's going to be yours. And then for a lot of us, you still have questions throughout the, maybe a month from now, 2 months from now. For the next 2 years, talk to those guys as much as you want. But what happens is you get a notification on your phone. And it could be an Android phone, could be an Apple phone. You see the notification, you're like, ooh, I gotta know, something happened, there was activity. When you pull it up, you're not seeing just one room. Here we are in our HSN kitchen, which is actually 4 studios lined up against one another. I'm seeing the entire length of the studio from my iPad. It's fantastic, because normally, like here's the kitchen area, and this is where like we have a little prep area, and then there's the dining room where Adam and I are standing, and as Adam is creeping and getting a little bit closer, I can actually pinch and zoom and follow him around. Look at the beautiful British smile he's got.
Oh,
You're right, you're already losing your hair. So the thing is, if he's checking out the fridge, or if he decides to walk over there, or then